Hi everyone, it's Miss Sanaya here. Today we're going to do a lesson called Perfect Parfaits, and we are going to learn a little bit about where our food comes from. So before we get started with the lesson, let's think. Where does our food come from? Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time to think about that question, and then we'll come up with the answer together. Alright, so now that you've thought about the question, let's see. Raise your hand if you know where your food comes from. Okay, so you might say you get your food from a grocery store, or you can get it from a farmer's market. Those are all the right answers. So if your mom goes to the grocery store and brings home apples, you did get it from the grocery store, but let's think a little bit more. How did the grocery store get the food? Where did the apple really come from? So the apple might have come from an orchard, where a farmer maybe planted the seed and the apple grew into a tree, and the tree had little baby apples. So everything goes really far back, and all of the food that we get from the grocery store actually comes from somewhere else. Alright, so we're going to play a quick matching game with all of the ingredients we're going to use in today's parfait. And we want to think about where all of these ingredients really come from. So the first thing that we might use is honey. So think about, where do you think honey comes from? That's right! Honey comes from bees. And the bees make the honey in the beehive. Good job! That is a correct answer. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to use in today's recipe are sunflower seeds. Where do sunflower seeds come from? Let's think for a second. That's right, sunflower seeds come from the flower sunflower. Alright, our next ingredient is pumpkin seeds. Where do you think these pumpkin seeds might come from? Let's think about it. What vegetable? Yes, the pumpkin. Good job. Pumpkin seeds come from the pumpkin. Alright, the next ingredient we're going to use are berries. So where do berries grow? Do they grow on a tree? No, not a tree, but a bush. Berries come from the berry bush. Good job. Our next ingredient, this is our main ingredient, yogurt. Where does yogurt come from? Who makes milk? Yes, cows make milk, and that milk is used to make yogurt. Good job. And then our last ingredient is rolled oats or granola. So we have to think about where the oats come from. Oats come from oat grass. Alright, good job! Alright, so now we're going to go over how to make our tasty snack. We just listened to all of the ingredients that we're using in our snack, so now when I show you the ingredient, I want you to say the name, okay? So this is the first ingredient. What do you think we're using? Yogurt. That's right. The yogurt is going to be the base for our parfait. We are also going to use, what is this one? It's made of oats. Granola. Or if you said oats, that's also correct. Good job. We are going to use this as well. These are, take a guess. They are sunflower seeds. Good job. Our next ingredients are going to be, what are these? Berries. That's right. Berries that come from the berry bush. And then our last ingredient is going to be optional. This one is only if you want to use it and if you have it. And this is honey, which you can put on top of your parfait. Good job. So now we just went through all of the ingredients. So we are going to take a quick break to wash our hands, and so that you and your friends or family, whoever you're with right now, can get all of the ingredients to get ready to make our parfaits. See you soon! Alright, so let's get started with our recipe. In addition to all 6 of the ingredients, you are going to need a cup or a bowl, and then you will also need spoons. Alright, so I'm actually going to use the cup because I'm not that hungry today. But if you have a bowl, you can make your parfait in the bowl as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take our yogurt, and we want to take 4 scoops of the yogurt with our spoon. So after adding the yogurt, we are now going to add 3 scoops of the granola. And if you want, you can also add a 4th scoop. So I'm going to add a 4th scoop of my granola. Awesome. After the granola, we are going to add the sunflower seeds. So we want 3 scoops of the sunflower seeds. And then our last ingredient is going to be our berries. So I'm going to use the blackberries for this one. And then I'm just going to put a few on top, but the recipe does call for 3 scoops of blackberries. And so after you put the berries, our last ingredient is going to be optional again. So this is the honey. If you want to put the honey, you can just drizzle some right on top. I'm not going to put some in mine, but you can put some in yours. So there you have it. You can see all of the layers, the yogurt, the granola, the seeds, and then the blueberries on top. So that is your perfect parfait. Alright, after you're done making your parfait, make sure to take a nice big bite. Wow, did you like it? Thumbs up if you did. If you didn't like it, you can put thumbs down, and if it was so-so, you can put it in the middle. I loved it, so I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Alright, so we're gonna go over some questions. Let's think back to our activity. What ingredients did we use in today's parfait? And where did those ingredients come from? Our next question is going to be, what else would you like to add to our yogurt parfait? So let's spend some time thinking. Alright, now that you finished your parfait and did a great job thinking about the reflection questions, let's go over the answers. So the ingredients that we used in today's parfait were either sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds. I used sunflower. We also used yogurt. We used granola or oats. We used berries. And then we also used honey as an option. So the yogurt came from cows, remember that, because the cows, when you milk the cows, you get milk, and that milk is used to make yogurt. The berries were grown on a berry bush. The granola was made of oats, which came from oat grass. And then the sunflower seeds came from sunflowers, and the honey came from bees or a beehive. So good job, you remembered all of the ingredients. And then, what else could you add to a parfait? Yeah, you could add lots of different kinds of fruits. So people love to have things like apples or even kiwi or bananas with their yogurt. All of those taste really great. So that's one thing. And you could honestly add whatever else you like. So good job! Today you learned how to make perfect parfaits, and I hope you try this recipe at home. Remember to check the comments below to see the recipe link as well as the entire lesson plan. Thank you so much for tuning in.